Top 10 winning NFL football teams in 2023. 1. San Francisco 49ers. It was a game in the first half, but the 49ers easily put away the frisky Cardinals after halftime. Next up is a game at home against the Cowboys on Sunday night. We should learn a lot more about both teams then. 2. Buffalo Bills. I had been giving Buffalo the benefit of the doubt over the Dolphins before Miami destroyed the Broncos last weekend. It seems like I should have kept that going another week. Since his 4-interception implosion against the Jets in Week 1, Josh Allen has completed 76.6% of his passes for 812 yards, 8.6 yards per attempt, 8 touchdowns, and 1 interception with another 70 yards and 2 scores on the ground. Not bad at all. 3. Kansas City Chiefs. In yet another case of a heavy favorite struggling, the Chiefs held on to beat the Fighting Zach Wilson's 23-20 on Sunday night. A defense that entered the game as one of the best in the league gave up 245 yards and 2 touchdowns to Wilson and 6.8 yards per carry on the ground. There is enough institutional faith in this organization to assume this was just a bad day at the office, and they still came away with the win. Kansas City goes to Minnesota and then hosts the Broncos before a big game against the Chargers in Week 7. 4. Philadelphia Eagles. It seemed like the Eagles had snapped out of their funk when they smothered the Bucs on Monday night in Week 3, but then they needed overtime at home to beat a Commanders team that was demolished by the Bills the Sunday before. Despite facing Mac Jones, Kirk Cousins, Baker Mayfield, and Sam Howell to start the season, the Eagles' defense currently ranks 17th in yards per play allowed and 23rd in points per drive allowed. Given what Jonathan Gannon is doing with the Cardinals, it is fair to worry about the ceiling of this defense under the new coaching staff. That said, the Eagles are currently 4-0, and the offense has looked better. They travel to face the Rams and Jets before a meeting with the Dolphins in Week 7. 5. Miami Dolphins. Losing by 28 points in Buffalo is not what the Dolphins had in mind following their hot start, but it was not a disastrous performance on offense, where Miami still averaged 6.8 yards per play. The defense, however, is a concern. They have now played 2 good offenses, giving up 36 to the Chargers and 48 to the Bills in those games. There is too much talent on this defense, even at less than full strength, and Vic Fangio's history is too good for this to continue, but it is a concern right now. 6. Dallas Cowboys. Their loss against the Cardinals appears to have been a blip considering what they did to the Patriots at home. However, this week is the real test as they travel to San Francisco to face the 49ers on Sunday night. The offense will have to play better in the red zone to come out of there with a win. They are currently 30th in red zone touchdown rate. 7. Baltimore Ravens. The Ravens have been hit hard by the injury bug, but they have gotten a little lucky with the early schedule, including getting to face Dorian Thompson-Robinson instead of Deshaun Watson on Sunday. They handled their business, winning 28-3 and making their loss to the Colts seem like a look-ahead slip-up. That luck continues this week as the Ravens are likely to face the Steelers without Kenny Pickett and Pat Freiermuth, although it might not matter either way given the state of that offense. 8. Detroit Lions. David Montgomery scored 3 touchdowns, and the Lions dominated the Packers on Thursday night to take a firm grasp of the division. Even with giving up 37 points to the Seahawks in Week 2, the defense currently sits 4th in yards per play allowed, 4.5, and 12th in points per drive allowed, 1.69. 9. Seattle Seahawks. A healthier Seattle defense smothered the Giants on Monday night, recording 11 sacks and allowing just 3 points. If the defense can play more like that than the unit that gave up 30, 31, and 27 to the Rams, Lions, and Panthers in the first 3 weeks, the Seahawks are going to be a tough out. 10. Cleveland Browns. With Deshaun Watson out, the Browns were dominated by the Ravens on Sunday in an unsurprising result. They head into the bye week at 2-2, and a home date with the 49ers awaits in Week 6. That could be trouble no matter how good this defense is. If you like this video, do subscribe our channel for more amazing content. Thanks for watching.